My name is Salamishah Tillet, and this is my story. This is dedicated to all the men, women, boys, and girls who have survived rape. This is dedicated to all those countless nights of confusion, self-hatred, suppressed memories, and mass tears. This is my attempt to tell my story, our stories, and finally begin to heal.
My favorite memories from our childhood is this game that we played. We had these characters, and I was like Darlene Jackson, married to Michael Jackson, and she was Jolene Jackson, married to Jermaine Jackson.
Me and Salamishah would put on performances. We would do like nativity scenes. When I was Mary, she was Joseph.
It was always like in our bones.
I think that we were each other's constant force. She called me on the phone.
I was at such a point of mental fatigue and emotional breakdown.
She told me that she was raped.
My heart would race, my body would tremble.
She was very nervous telling me. I was the first family member that she ever told.
I was so close to her. Such a huge secret to hold on to.
I was really shocked. I was sad, angry. I just didn't know what to do. How did I not know? Where do we go from here?
It's almost as if my telling her then becomes a starting point for something.
Salamishah at that time wrote her story in her college newspaper. It was just honest, breathtaking, courageous, and I took a picture of her.
I didn't really know what constituted healing. So I'm doing all this stuff, it's just my life. And she wants to photograph me, so I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
I really just wanted to be like there for her, like as like a younger sister. The photography became the way I could talk about it.
I don't know, like it was so naive and so trusting.
The project could have only been done by me because she gives me such access and spaces to go there and share so much of who she is.
I was raped on October 24th, 1992. He pinned me down, suffocated my cries, and violently entered me.
I knew that to tell the narrative of what it means to actually heal and be in the aftermath of sexual assault, it had to take another form. It had to take a four-dimensional form with performers bringing the story to life.
So just be like lined up at least there, and then you there, and you in the middle.
Whenever you do.
Some of the cast members are rape survivors, and when they perform, they're not only telling Salamishah's stories, they're telling their own. The poetry, the writing, actually comes from journals that Salamishah shared with me. When I began doing SOARS, there was absolutely nothing like it of its kind. There was no images of survivors visually or narrative.
This is coming out at the end like that. Do it again without just do it again with the music.
I remember seeing a cover of a book about sexual assault and it'd be like silhouettes.
Can you guys put these on the doors so it looks like we're having a performance in this space?
People weren't ready to put a face to sexual violence. The altar transforms the space. It makes what we're about to see more than just a performance.
Tonight's event is not a lecture, it's quite different, but I think it's particularly significant that we're holding this today, since the university just today released its findings on the climate surrounding sexual assault at Penn and other universities. The results of the survey we commissioned are deeply troubling.
I just want to thank Salamishah again. She's not only my sister, my best friend, but has courageously been my muse. It wasn't until I visited her a summer here in Philadelphia that I got to bear witness to her healing process. And as sad as I was to bear witness to something horrible like that, I was also at awe at how much work it really does take to continue to heal from something like this.
With the report that came out today, I think it makes most sense to dedicate this to the survivors who may or may not have found the justice and accountability that they were seeking.
On the same day.
So much power is taken away by the rape itself. This show shows how rape survivors can reclaim their power for themselves.